Good morning students, welcome back to the online class. Today we are going to discuss a new topic, that is using favorite. Okay, now see, using favorite means what? In sometimes what happen, some website or web pages we like. Okay, for example I like Google or say Gmail or say Wikipedia. So we are frequently visit that type of websites. So means what? We like this page or we want this web page or websites frequently because we need it. So that's why at that time we have to frequently type the URL name, say www.google.com, www.wikipedia.com, etc. Okay, let us see. Favorite means what? You can see in the book using favorite, page number 237. Like I say, if you want to visit the website, you have to type its URL in the address bar. Okay, so in the address bar you have to type the URL if you want to visit any websites. Okay, now see, however there might be some website that you visit regularly. So I've already said some website I have visited regularly, or we visited some websites regularly. So every time you visit the websites, you have to type the URL. So every time you visit the website, you have to type the URL of this particular websites. Okay, now see, you have to type the URL. Okay, so in order to avoid typing the URL again and again, means what? If you want to type the URL again and again, if you want to skip these things, or if you want to avoid these type of things, then what happen? Add the required website or web page to the favorite list. Means you can add that. Means you can add the URL or you can add the web page or website in the URL or in the favorite list. Okay. So a favorite means what? A favorite is a link that provides quick and easy access to a web browser. Web page. Okay. A favorite is a link that provides quick and easy access to a web page. So means what? We can easily or quickly access any website without typing the URL, because this website is already in our favorite list. For example, say like this is a web browser. This is a web browser. Okay, and this is the address bar. Okay, this is the address bar. In address bar, you type www.google.com. Okay, after that, here you can search the click button. Okay, after that the Google website will be come. Okay, now see, this Google you frequently visit, or this URL is frequently visit. So what happens? You can add this URL. You can add this URL. URL is what? Uniform Resource Locator means this URL www.google.com. In where? In a favorite list. In the favorite list. So favorite list means what? A favorite list means what? There is a link. In favorite list, lots of websites name can be available. So favorite means what? It is a easy and quick access. It is a link. It is a link that provides quick and easy access to a particular website. For example, google.com. So you can add this URL to the favorite list so that we can easily access this particular website at any time without typing the URL. Okay, so this is the advantage of your favorite. Okay, so this is the advantage of favorite. Okay, now see how to view the favorite list. So this is the questions. You can see here. This is the questions that how to view the favorite list. Okay, now you can see in the book. Click the view favorite, feeds and history button, and then choose the favorite tab. Okay, there is a button. There is a button. View, view favorites, feeds and history. View favorite. View RIT favorite, feed and history button. there is a button called View Favorite Feeds and History button. You have to click this button, click these options. After that, choose the favorite. After that, you have to choose the favorite list or favorite tab. Favorite tab. There is a tab which is you have to choose favorite tab. Okay. Now you can see after that, upon double clicking by any folder, the list of favorite sites will appear on the screens. Click on any website to open in the web browser. After that, there is a folder coming. And we have to click on this folder. And there after that you will get lots of website URL. It is you have already stored. Now in this case my favorite website is google.com. So google.com will be appeared, or say wikipedia.com, or say youtube.com. Any website's name you can add in this favorite list. So it is very important, because favorite means what? You can add this. You can add anywhere URL of the favorite list, so that we can easily get the websites without typing the URL. This means what? It is advantage for those users who who can save the times. These options also important because it saves lots of time. Because every time you type the URL, it's like a boring things. Okay, so that's why just go to the favorite list and click your favorite websites. Okay, so this is a very interesting and very important things in a web browser. Now see, adding to favorite. So how to add a website name into the favorite list. So these are the steps you have to follow, because steps are very important, because in your exams, these steps will be coming. Say what is favorite, and write the steps how to add a list or how to add a URL to a favorite list. So these are the steps. First we have to click favorites, after that add to favorite. First we have to click favorite options, after that add to favorite. Okay. Now, or there is another options that click the view favorites feeds and history button. Okay. After that click down the arrow, that is add to favorite button. After clicking view favorite feeds and history, there is a options comes add to favorite button. Okay. So add to favorite button is available after clicking the view feeds and history and view favorite feed and history button. Okay. Now see, at the top of the corner there is a option available is add to favorite. After that you click the add to favorite. Now after what happened, the add a favorite dialog box will appear. After that there is a dialog box, means there is a window will appear. This window will this will add the current web page to the favorite list. For example, you open the Google at that time, then when you click the add favorite button, there is a add favorite dialog box will appear. So it will automatically capture the currently viewing websites, because this website is now available at that time. So that's why these websites will be added to the add favorite list. Okay, enter the name of the web page you are adding, select the folder and click the add button. Okay, now you can enter or you can rename the website's name. So example, google.com. Okay, just you type Google. Okay, it is youtube.com, www.youtube.com, just you write YouTube. Okay, after that you just click the add button to add the list. So add the URL to the favorite list. Now you can view the web page even if you are not connected to the internet. And it means what? When you add the URL or add the web page in the favorite list, if we have no connections, then it will be viewing. It will be what? It will now can be view the web page. It will now can view. It it can be viewed a web page when you are not connected to the internet. Means what? The first home page will definitely come. If you have no internet connections, but when you click the favorite tab, after that goes the list. At the time you see there is a list that is appearing in the folders google.com or Google. When you click on Google, it will open the home page or that particular web page when this website will be added at that time. Means what? It will save the web page at that time. Okay, so that's why I think when you click on the folder or after that click the favorite list, if you click on the Google, then it will open the home page of the Google. Okay, it is the advantage of adding to a favorite list. Okay. Now, after that, you can see next topic is history. So favorite list, I think you understand the favorite list. It will give the favorite of your list or of your websites. Next is history. History. What is history? Now you can see in the book, the address bar of the Internet Explorer displays the URL of the page currently displayed in your browser window. When you click the down arrow the right of the URL box, you will see list of URL sites. Means what? You will see the URL of sites and links to a web page you have visited so far. Okay, now see, for example, this is a web browser. This is a web browser. This is the address bar. Okay, so this is the address bar. Okay, now see, this is the what? Address bar. Okay, now this is the currently viewing website is google.com. Means we are now connected with Google. Okay, now in the right corner, means what? This is the right corner. There is a what? There is a, in the right corner, you see in the book, down arrow. Click on the down arrow URL box. Down arrow URL box means this is a what? This is an option available, or is a what? A list of. When you click the down arrow to the right of the URL box, there is a down arrow, means this is the down arrow. Okay, when you click on this icon, means what? It will give the what? List of website name. List of websites URL. Okay, means what? If you are already visit YouTube, Wikipedia, say Gmail, okay, but you are now currently using google.com. Okay, it's okay, but when you click on this down arrow button, then it will give the what? List of URL. For example, youtube.com, say like gmail.com. Okay, now say for example wikipedia.com. So this is the list of URLs. There are a lot of list of URLs will be available when you click on the down arrow list. So these are called history, means because it is already visited. This website is already visited. I visit this website. Okay, so this is the one. This is called the list or history of this list. Now see, by default, the Internet Explorer stores this list of URL visited in the last 20 days. Means what? An Internet Explorer Internet Explorer by default they store this list up to 20 days. 20 days they store this list, and after that automatically remove this all list from the history, because this is by default 20 days. In your exams this question may become by default how many days Internet Explorer can store the list of history. The answer will be 20 days. Okay. Now you can increase the days. Okay, by default 20 days. You can change the days. Say I want 50 days. I want 3 months. Okay. So in that case you have to go to the settings. After that you can change the days of the history list. You can change. Okay. But by default 20 days, maximum 20 days. Okay. Now see, this list of websites visited over a fixed period is called the history. Okay. Now this list of URL means this list of URL you have visited over a fixed period of time. Over a fixed period of time, it is called the history. History means what? The history of this web page or URL of the websites. It is a fixed time you have visited. Means this Wikipedia you have already visited. This website is already visited. Gmail is already visited. Gmail is already visited. YouTube is already visited, and also Google.com is already visited. This means what? It is what? It is the list of URL websites. It is visited over a fixed period of time. It is over a fixed period of time you are visited. So this is called the history of the list, history of the website's name. Okay. So history is so important because with the help of history we can view any information. Say like what we did in the last 20 days. Okay, what we did in the last 20 days, we can see with the help of history. Just go to the history, and after that you click on the history, then it will give the 20 days history or 1 month history. So what we did in the last 20 days in the internet. In the internet, what you did in the last 20 days, you can view easily with the help of this history options. So history is so important. Or you can clear the history permanently. Just clear the history option. There is an option is available, clear history or clear recent history. Everything you can clear after clicking on the clear history options. Okay. I think you understand today's topic, that is what is favorite, how to use the favorite, what is the advantage of favorite, and what is actually history. Okay. So if you have any problem, so you just please do comment, and also please join our doubt clearing sessions because it is so important. I am regularly and always in every video I am requesting everyone to join our doubt clearing sessions. Okay. So thank you everybody for watching this video. I hope you understand these things. So again I say, stay at home and be safe. Thank you everybody. Have a great day. Thank you.